Hey guys, hope you're well. So I am literally just on my way home. So home as in London home. And I've been driving and I wanted to share something with you that I've been thinking about. It's not related to social media, I'm going to be honest, but it is related to business and success as well. So, loads of people often say to me that, you're doing so well and well done, and you really inspire us, and your journey's been amazing to watch. And I'm so grateful that I have that effect on people. But I guess what I want you guys to know, and this is whether you're, to be honest, if you're in business or not in business, it's just, I think, a good life lesson. And if you look at my Instagram, it is all about life lessons as well as the social media, but I feel it all sort of interrelates. So one of the things I wanted to say is that the success will come if you put in 150%. So I work really, really, really hard, not just with work, but also just on myself. And I think that has been the secret to my success, just constantly working on myself. A lot of people come to me because they see that I've done so well. It's only been a year since I left my job and started doing this, and they see how quickly I've developed. And it is honestly because, as I said, I just work really, really hard. So I guess one of the things I wanted to share with you is routine. So before I started to work for myself, I did some mindset coaching with a lady in Bali. More than happy to share her contact with you. And I started reading a lot. So I was very aware that I needed help. I was aware I couldn't do it on my own. I think it's quite difficult to do everything on your own, and asking for help is really important. So I decided to start listening to podcasts and motivational speeches, and listening to and reading books as well. So, reading books and just trying to, I guess, get myself in a place where mentally I was in a really sort of positive space. So one of the things that you'll hear, and if you're somebody who listens to a lot of these podcasts, these motivational kind of speeches, they talk a lot about routine. So being in social media, it's very difficult to not look at your phone because that's my work. But what I do is I make sure that I don't look at my phone first thing in the morning. And actually, I was talking to my friend about this yesterday because we we're talking about routines. And I just think having a routine has it's just changed my life. So every morning I wake up, I don't look at my phone. The worst thing you can do is look at your phone first thing in the morning. And I'm very, very aware that that was something that I shouldn't be doing because I find it triggers stuff. You see something, you read something, it's not always positive. So although I work on social media, I don't look at my phone first thing in the morning. I wake up in the morning and my practices are very spiritual. So I believe very much in spirituality, and that's why you'll see a lot of quotes being shared in my stories. So I listen to something called Insight Timer. So it's a 15-minute kind of meditation. It's not really meditation, to be honest. It's more just a time for me to stop and just gather myself first thing in the morning. So it always starts with that. I did a course earlier this year, in January, which I think was just amazing. It was in Leicester, or Leicestershire rather, Bradgate Park actually, and it was with this monk who studies Buddhism. It was fantastic, and it literally was something just switched in me. And so that it was with him that I learnt the practice of Insight Timer and sort of working on that, and meditating. It's again not even meditating, it's just clearing my mind and being aware. It's all about awareness. So I do that. I also do gratitude every morning. So I have to write what I'm grateful for, and some days it's hard. It's like, how can I be grateful for something when I've only been awake for like 2 minutes? But I force myself. I do have, and I have had in the past, real issues with sleep. So I'm always so grateful for sleep, even if it's just 4 hours of sleep. I'm so grateful for sleep. So that's, for example, something I always put on. Something else I always write is, the view of my window, because seeing a blue sky and watching the trees is just amazing. So gratitude is the next thing I do. The next thing I do is affirmations. I've got a whole lot of affirmations I read out loud. And I've got a few books by my bed as well, again, spiritual books. So that's kind of my routine in the morning. And I don't actually look at my phone or my emails till after I've had a shower and had my breakfast. And then before I go to bed, I make sure that I do the practice again. So before I go to sleep, I do the same thing. I don't look at my phone after 9 o'clock. So if you ever message me and you don't hear back from me, it's because I don't look at my phone after 9. I try to be very disciplined. I think discipline is really important. And I think these things have really, really helped me to get to where I am now. It's helped me to be more of a success, and it's helped me to focus. And I think the thing is that no matter what you do, what business you're in, even if you're not in business, even if you work for somebody, your morning routine is the most pivotal part of your day. So you need to find a routine that works for you. A lot of people do exercise. Oh, one more thing I do is I drink water. I have water by my bed. I always drink water first thing in the morning. And I'm always open to try new things because I don't know what's going to work. All I know is that I've had times when I felt really down, and I never, ever, ever want to feel that way again. And the reason why I'm sharing this today is because this morning I didn't do my routine. This morning I made the mistake of going on the phone, and I think there was a reason. I think it was to do with work actually, but I didn't follow my routine, and what it resulted in is sending a message that was done in impulse, because I need to gather myself before I do anything, so I make sure the decisions I make are the right decisions. And again, that's in business and in life as well. So I'm sharing this because it just reminded me how important the first routine of my day is. And I wanted you guys to also hear what I do, and I hope it helps you as well. And yeah, routine. Find yourself a routine that works for you. Find a routine that is that helps you to be more disciplined, that helps you to gather yourself. Before I go to bed, actually, one more thing I do is I reflect. I try my hardest to reflect on my day, because as I said, the bad sleep, although it's got a lot better, I think it's got better because I am in my head. I'm in my head a lot. I think a lot. I'm a big thinker. If you know me, if you don't know me, you'll know that everything that I do is done with a lot of passion, and it's because I spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm saying and what I'm doing, and there's always purpose behind it. So when you're that kind of person, it's important to get things out of your head. Otherwise they just sit there, and that's when they come up later. So I'm sorry this is a bit long, but I just wanted you all to, I guess, hear this, because I think it's just so important. I think this is what's helped me to get to where I am today. I work really, really hard. It's not like I just wake up and you see all this stuff on my social media and you think, oh my God, wow, like this amazing life and, you know, all these opportunities. But everything I do is because I work so hard for it. So I better go because I need to start driving again. But happy Saturday, guys. Bit deep for a Saturday, I know, but I'm hoping some of you listen to this maybe tomorrow, I hope. Fingers crossed. But have a great evening, and I'll be sharing some videos next week about social media, about stories, in fact, a few of them. And if you've not entered my competition yet, there is still a chance to win a free social media session. So I'm not going to go into that now because it's not about that, but I'll share another video about that as well. But I hope you guys are all well, and I hope everything's good, and create a routine that works for you. That's what I need to say last. Take care. Big kiss. Bye.